Here's a short video of some of my push bike creations. This is one of my favourites, 16-inch chainsaw bike. It's powered by a steel chainsaw engine. A disc brake on the front. Proper speedo that works off of the front wheel. It's got a pod filter with a ram intake. It has a compliance plate, so it's legal on the road. It uses a double reduction drive setup. A big cooling air scoop. In the middle of the back wheel is a 3-speed hub. Get a bit more top speed out of it. It's a twist throttle like a proper motorbike. And it's set up as a kickstart. Only a 32cc engine, but I've done over 60 kilometers an hour on the thing, and that was scary. This is my other powered bike, 2-wheel recumbent, standard 20-inch bike. I fabricated the seat and all the drive. It's got 2 big deep cycle 12-volt batteries, 2 electric motors running on a washing machine reduction down to the opposite side of the rear wheel, so it's actually running a chain on both sides. Only has about 400 watts, but it cruises on its own at around 30 k's an hour pretty easily. And I've had it up top speeds of about 45. That one's nice and comfy to ride. Nice big seat. I tell you what, if you ran into someone with it, it's a pretty nasty spiky front end it's got. This was going to be my pulse jack powered trike. A little bit unstable at speeds. I'm pretty happy with how the front suspension and steering setup all came together. It's based on what you'd find on a front of a normal quad bike. 2 pulse jets are made to match. They both run quite well, but I don't think I can supply enough gas to get full power out of them. Besides, I wouldn't want to be on this thing doing more than about 80 kilometers an hour, so there's a different project on the way for that. There's a little pocket bike that's been turned into a chopper. Goes okay for a 4-stroke, but yeah, it's a little bit wrecked from lots of different people working on the thing. That's my pedal pre style trike that I built just for fun. It's been sitting in the garden for a while. Better to ride the thing without a hood. It's more like a go-kart. Standard under-seat steering. Same seat as what's on my electric recumbent bike. And modified mountain bike back end to run suspension. This is the drift trike that there's also videos of on my channel in operation. It's one that my mate built. It's a Mark III model. I've undergone a bit of evolution. It was originally pedal powered, and then it got the 49cc 4-stroke engine fitted, which one of the chains has fallen off. It did have an operational hand clutch until that started to slip, so that got welded solid, so continuous drive now. Got a solid back axle with the 2 Huffy slider wheels. This thing's pretty cool to ride. It goes sideways very fast around the right corners. This one's based on the drift trike. Instead it's got sack truck rubber rear wheels and pedals with a 1-to-1 direct drive. It's actually really good for doing wheelies. Lots of low speed power, but no top speed. This is probably the only bike that I actually did invent. It's what I call a pumper. 16-inch frame, lowered, no seat, no brakes, no pedals, just handlebars and the pegs to stand on. And it's extremely good in skate parks. You can get a lot of speed, pump the speed off the ramps, and It's so light and small you can get higher on jumps and pull better tricks than the people with pedals. This is my first genuine tall bike. I can actually stand underneath the handlebars. Made from an upside down females racer bike frame. The cheapest bike that I built because I didn't pay for anything that I put into it. Heaps of fun to ride, it's so easy. Rides like a normal bike, apart from you sitting 5 feet off the ground. You get some really funny looks from people riding that thing around. And last but not least are the 2 mini tall bikes, which I built after the big tall bike. Not as high, but still plenty of fun and you get plenty of looks. The front one's the one that I built. It's got a normal drive ratio so you can get a bit of speed. Once again they ride a lot like a normal bike. This one that my friend built, he's got a 1:1 drive ratio on the back. That thing doesn't get as fast, but it's extremely good for doing wheelies and riding around doing little skids and stuff. Yeah, that's all our weird and wonderful bikes that we've built.